Welcome back to Yakuza 0. I'm your host, Joy Labs. So we'll continue to bowl at Mock Bowl, continue getting those strikes, continue impressing Emery, and wonder what her internet history looks like. I guess this is the late 80s, so maybe it doesn't look like anything. Okay. And hopefully I can get one strike, that's all I asked for. Alright, I got 2 strikes. Oh, so that is definitely progress. Did you have a good time bowling at your alley today? By the way, if you will soon have a challenge for a customer, so keep me posted. Sure, got it. That event is scheduled to take place. You need to make progress with Kamurocho Real Estate Royale for the event to start. Real Estate Royale is unlocked as you progress the main story. So it would be telling us that, you know, if we did this much earlier. But yes, we have definitely made progress in Real Estate Royale. 1 is ready, Leisure King is ready, but let's go back in for that event. Thought you'd never come. Something wrong? Oh, don't tell me you forgot. Well, Kiryu has short-term memory every time he walks out of this building, so this challenge has already started. I was vaguely recall you saying something about that. So what kind of challenge is it? Get a turkey while you're rolling with us and win an amazing prize. Turkey? That was 3 strikes in a row, right?
Hi.
Yes, that's it. And what's the prize? A turkey. So you get a turkey for a turkey. Precisely. Someone thought it'd be very funny. Bowl a turkey and get a delicious turkey to eat. It's perfect for the Christmas season. To be honest, I've never had turkey before. What? Are you serious? That crispy skin, that juicy meat. Nothing beats a plump bird roasted to perfection. I mean, it's pretty dry to me. You've been missing out big time. Roast turkey is the best. She made it sound so good. Now I really want to try it. Alright, in that case, I'm up for the challenge. I knew you would be. I hope you do get a turkey, in both meanings of the word.
Irashaimase.
Let's play solo. 500 yen, yep. Alright, I've never gotten a turkey before, so I'm going to play 10 frames. The strategy I've found works best is to use the 10-star ball, which is the 10-pound ball. So that's probably the best ball to use. And then go over here and do this like last time. And then it's either 2 or 3. It's either 2 or 3 motions. Ugh! Why couldn't I get it? I don't even care what result this is. Alright, let's try once again. 1, 2... Hopefully it makes it. Oh, I don't think that's it. Nope, that's not it. It should have been like 4. Two. Oh. Done. Okay. Let's go over here and... I don't know if we want to get it all the way, you know. We don't want to get the cursor all the way over there. I'm not having great luck at all. Alright, let's try a different approach here. Let's do that, and then move it over a little. I knew that. I had a feeling that would be pretty terrible. So obviously that doesn't work. Because we do need to get 3 strikes in a row here for this to even happen. One, 2, 3. All but 2. 2. I always get all but 1 or all but 2 when I do that. Like, what am I missing? That was at least a spare. Okay. 1. Yeah, let's just do 1. Oh! It's always those 2 on the right that foil me. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Or it's that one in the center that foils me, too. It's like, how do you not get hits in a shot that pretty much covers the center? What if we went over here instead? Let's just do 1, 2. What? There's no way. Pin number 5 is truly the final boss of bowling. Alright, well, this is pretty much my last chance for a turkey. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Why is it just 1? Why? What kind of shot do you want me to make, is my question. Okay, well, anyway, I didn't get a turkey for sure, but I'll let you know when I start making progress towards it. Alright, good news. I bowled 10 strikes, so I looked up a method, and so what they suggest doing, I got a strike like this, so what they suggest doing is going over to this dot right here, using the lush leaf, which is the 12-pound ball, and then aiming right for the gutter, like all the way to the right, shot power, and then just aiming all the way over there. Just go wild to the left. Yes! Okay, just one more. For the gutter, shot power, and... Yes! Okay! Thank you so much. Alright, let's see if we can keep doing it. Yeah, check out my life hack! Alright! Alright, thank you so much to Jimmy Cue Balls! Oh, the video helped me so much. Jimmy Cue Balls. Let's aim it right there. Let's see if we get 200 points on this game. Oh, but then it stops working. I see. At least we can get a spare. There we go. 231. Wow, you got a turkey! Congratulations! That's what happens when I don't hold back. And the special prize for customers who get a turkey is an actual turkey. Here comes my delicious turkey.
Hi.
So I won't keep you waiting. Here's your turkey. Ta-da! This is awkward. Turkey. With crispy skin, juicy inside, a plump bird, roasted to perfection. It's a bit fresher than I thought. Oh yes, well we didn't specify when we ordered, and this is what they sent us. It's not even a turkey, it's a chicken. Look at it. Oh my, you're absolutely right. How did that happen? Oh come on, what am I supposed to do with a live chicken? I'm terribly sorry. The least I could do is cook it for you. We've got a chicken in the back. Kitchen in the back. Is fried chicken okay?
Hi.
You're gonna cook it now? Yeah, so you'll at least get a meal out of it. But that means you'll have to kill this chicken. That's no problem. I grew up in a poultry farm. Oh, you did? No, wait, give me a minute to think about it. This chicken. I want to keep it. What? You're going to keep it? As a pet? Is that not allowed?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I just thought you wanted it cooked, you know, a juicy roast chicken with a crispy skin. Well, I can have it some other time. Okay then. This is your chicken now. Congratulations. Hello, chicken. Your name will be Nuggets. And now Nugget's a manager for our business. Apparently, he has a business degree and everything. I mean, who knew? Anyway, the payout should be ready by now. There we go. Alright, back to the office we go for our lovely payout. Okay, let me adjust here. Just adjust my headset there. Always goes out of whack whenever I pause the recording for a long time for some reason. Pleasure King. Alright, we're gonna take all that and then buy another property. It's gonna be. Let me look at the map once again. Properties, where's the guide on property? There it is. Okay. Gambling King. The next cheapest property should be property 3, which is right by Club Sega right here. We have just enough to buy that property over there. It's tempting, but we won't have enough after that. Seawell Leisure Hall. Okay, so it's like some underground gambling place. Hope a man in a suit doesn't come see us about it. How much money? We have 57 million. Okay. Yeah, we don't have enough for good advisors after we buy a property. Like, the Gambling King has been super damaging to, you know, our bottom line, I suppose. Oh, you know what? Oh, one thing I forgot to do. We didn't even see Emery after we maxed out our friendship. That was my entire purpose for doing that this early. Right when we started the chapter, that was my entire purpose for doing that. Let's go ahead and see Emery. I forgot to acquire Mock Bowl as a property, because you can do that after maxing out our friendship. Okay. By the way, I heard you work in real estate. Is that true? Oh yes, how'd you know? A friend of mine is the manager of Yurizake, one of your properties. He recommends you highly, so I was wondering if you'd be willing to take this place too. What? I'd love to, but are you really sure? Absolutely. Our management has been having trouble lately, what with the financial battles and such. They've been looking for someone reliable to help them. Your reputation is good, and your management thinks if there's anyone we can entrust to this alley, it's you. Acquired Mock Bowl. And that's 33%, so we should probably hear more about the Gambling King once we get back to the office. And no enemies to meet us this time, well, except them. It's almost like we can't make it back to the office without running into enemies. Yeah, good thing we have the silent shoes, though. Oh, Mr. President, we've taken over 30% of the Gambling King's territory now. Good, the Gambling King was the guy with the blonde hair who looks like a Yakuza, right?
Hi.
Yes, he's based near Theater Square. His remarkable luck at gambling enabled him to amass a fortune and join the 5 billionaires. Just by gambling? Even with the best luck in the world, he'd need amazing instincts and balls of steel. He's going to be a tough opponent. You're absolutely correct. The Gambling King used to be Yakuza. He's lived through some really tough times. He made a lot of money through gambling, but he got out of the Yakuza business while he was ahead. These days, he's turned his gambling hobby into operating casino halls. Got out while he was ahead, huh? It also seems he pushed his luck beyond underground casinos and into businesses like pachinko parlors and other types of recreational facilities. To be honest, the Leisure King was nothing compared to him. Out of the 5 billionaires, the Gambling King was easily in the top echelon in terms of wealth and ability. Got it. The Gambling King seems to have still seems to have connections with the Yakuza, and always keeps some around as his bodyguards. He's a rough man, so please be careful, Kuryu-san. Also, in order to meet him, apparently you'll need to get clearance to get into one of his newest gambling facilities. You don't say. The Gambling King. What kind of man is he? What's going on, Gambling King? It seems that youngster named Kuryu is making inroads into your area lately. Is everything quite alright? I'm not worried. He's like a wee baby compared to me, in terms of financial resources and experience. Even if he comes after me, that upstart boy is nothing to be scared of. Then again, we saw it happen to the Leisure King. If you don't watch out, the same might happen to you. What are you trying to say? You're disrespecting me? No, of course not. Look, even if he turned out to be a brilliant businessman and won most of my territory, I still have a trump card. You mean violence? I'm ex-Yakuza, you know. When a joker gets shuffled into our deck, we cut him out for good. But there's no fun in playing my hand too quickly. Gotta toy with him first, then discard him once I've gotten bored. Got a problem with that? What a dinosaur. Indeed. But you need at least one simpleton like that in an organization to balance things out. However, there's the possibility he'll fail too. If he isn't careful, we shouldn't underestimate that Kuryu fellow. The same applies to you. Yes, of course. I wonder who that guy is. He is probably... didn't know there was a 6th billionaire. Anyway, Sanwa Leisure Hall, let's have... Masochistic Man invest in that. Crazy Kyo, go for it. And Crazy Kyo once again. Mama, invest. Slowly but surely. These Gambling King properties are expensive, so they need expensive advisors. Okay. We didn't even raise any ranks. That's too bad. Valentine. Crazy Kyo, you invest in this. Again, slowly but surely. Masochistic Man. Rank A, nice. And Ogando Arts. A. Perfect. Are we gonna have enough to... We need at least like 5 million to pay everyone, so as long as we stay at that, we should be good. I'm getting really nervous here. Hayashi Construction, Masochistic Man can go for it. Okay. Let's start collecting. Alright, perfect. We still stayed under budget. Okay. And once we get that, we'll head on back. Oh, actually, no. We still need to stay at the office. We got a sub-story to do. Oh, Mr. President, about that job opening. We have an applicant. Great. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? Sure. Okay, I'll interview the candidate. Great, let's get going then. Oh, but wait a minute. You're not going to conduct an interview looking like that, are you? Sure I am. So? Well, you don't really look like the president of a company. We'll need you to make... We'll We'll need to make you look more dignified and sagacious. Saggy, what? What does that have to do with anything? No, not saggy, you know, sagacious, like intelligent. Oh, I know. Just glasses and that's it. See, they look good on you. Those glasses you left lying around really suit you. They make you look dignified and intelligent. Didn't expect to be wearing these again, actually. Looks like we're all set. I'll call the applicant. The applicant will be here soon. Please evaluate him to see if he really is motivated to work for us. Test for motivation, right. Yes, apparently there are applicants out there who only attend interviews to get cab fare from companies. What would be the point of that? Like, you wouldn't have come out there if... You wouldn't have paid the cab fare if you hadn't come out there, so why would you... You just like riding in taxis for free, or... Are people really sinking to scams that low? Don't worry, I can spot people from a mile away. Where's that confidence come from? Here he comes. Why doesn't he come in? You have to tell him to come in. No applicant would enter without permission. I don't get it. Please, just tell him to come in. He'll hurt his knuckles if he has to keep knocking. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Haruhiku Ijun. Haruhiku Ijun. I'm honored to meet you. Yes, likewise. Doesn't he see the chair? Why doesn't he sit down? You have to invite him to sit. No job seeker would take a seat without being asked. What the hell is that about? Is this supposed to be funny? He's not fooling around. Job seekers are dead serious. Please let him sit. Please have a seat. Thank you. This is already exhausting. Is this going to go on much longer? Korea really doesn't want to do this. It hasn't even begun. At the least, ask him a few questions. You need to determine if he would be a good fit for us. Question. What colors what kind of women do you like? Why'd you apply with us?
Hi.
Real estate is a business that serves one of the three basic human needs: food, clothing, and shelter. It's one that is closely tied to people's daily lives. Someone working in such an industry would have to be trustworthy. They would also bear great responsibility, but that is where I see a worthwhile change. I have also heard that your firm isn't afraid to put new recruits in charge of accounts right away. I felt this job would give me a great opportunity to really grow. Wow, that little speech rolled right off his tongue. He must have practiced it a lot. I'm impressed, Mr. President. You can actually run an interview. Please keep going and see if Ijuen-san is the sort of person who would work out for us. Got it. Let's see. What are your strengths?
Hi.
Well, I'm fluent in English. I lived in the States as a child, so I can manage most business dealings in English. Also, I was the head of our university's tennis club. I often organized events and socials, and I think it may be a good planner and organizer. He does appear to be very communicative. He seems like he has many friends, too. Yeah, maybe. I can't believe we're talking about all this while the applicant is still here. What should I ask him about next? Have you experienced failure? Failure? No, not especially. Oh, come on, everyone has. I feel like I could deal with just about anything life throws my way. So no, I can't say I know what it's like to fail. But have you ever tried to do something and weren't successful at it? I don't think this guy is human if he says no. Must be especially blessed, or maybe he's just lucky? Who knows? Are you willing to do anything? Eugene, if you were to join my company, would you be willing to do anything? Yes, I eagerly await to be able to exceed your expectations. So, anything?
Hi.
Yes, absolutely. I came to this interview to prove just how dedicated I can be. Isn't that amazing? There was no hesitation at all. He sounds primed and ready to go. We'll see about that. I think that's about all the questions we have for you. Ijuen-san, do you have any questions for us? Questions? No, nothing in particular. Oh, yes, I heard that your firm makes hiring decisions on the spot. Is that true?
Hi.
Yes, you heard right. The president and I would like to confer about it, so if you just give us a moment. What shall we do? Should we hire him?
Nani?
Decide now? Right now?
Hi.
Yes, the longer it takes, the more it will cost. We can't afford to sit on our decisions. Like, money is bleeding right now? How tight-fisted can you be? Ijuen-san was eloquent in describing why he wanted to join us. He can also speak English, plan events, and work well with people. What shall we do? Nah, see yourself out. Sorry, you can show yourself out. What, I failed? Why would you turn me down? Just a gut feeling. Gut feeling? Yep, everything you said was perfect. So perfect, it sounded like shallow bullcrap. How dare you? You should be so glad I came out here to interview for this pissing company. What's with this rinky-dink operation anyway? The president doesn't know jack about interviewing, and my knuckles are sore from knocking. What a waste of time. Hey, I came all the way down here for this interview. Can you at least cover my cab fare, can't you? Okay, wait, this scammer doesn't deserve one shiny yen. I took your interview because I heard I'd get a cab fare. Don't try to weasel out of it. Oh, sure. You were able to rattle off all those perfect answers without a moment's hesitation because it's the same script you use everywhere you scam for cab fare, right? You never intended to join us from the start. When you said you'd do anything, I knew right then and there. Everyone has their limits. Well, yeah, so what? We're a real estate business, not some loan shark where sorry punks like you can come beg for change. Now beat it. Ugh. Yikes, you can be really scary, Mr. President. Yeah, sorry for raising my voice. That's okay. I'm glad you saw through him, though. He had been completely fooled. I just went with my gut. Well, I'm impressed. Oh, but I guess we have to start over on the recruitment process. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that. No problem, sir. I consider it an honor. Yeah, of course, that should be... let's check our time here and see where we're at on that. Oh yeah, we could do one more sub-story. There's another hiring sub-story that we can also do. Let's check on the business here. Well, not the phone. The business. Almost ready. Payout's almost ready. We get a new applicant, I'll let you know. I think we have to leave and come back for that to happen. Marina, do we have a new applicant already? Oh, Mr. President, about the job opening, we have another applicant. What kind of person is it this time? This time the applicant is a girl. I read her application and she has neat handwriting and her photo was pretty cute. Let's see, so she's cute. Mr. President, you better not hire her based on looks. Of course not. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now? Okay. Great, let's do this. You'll need to look respectable for the interview, of course. You know, it's kind of a pain to put on glasses every time I do an interview. Can't I just interview like this? Oh, heavens no. It's important for you to look intelligent. If you say so. Of course, the glasses are pretty much all I need. You look really good in those, you know? Wait a minute. Are you just making me wear these because you like them? Well, actually... Oh, there's our next candidate. It's time for the interview. Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in. I'm Sir, Sakuroko Jogasaki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, likewise. Sit down. Alright, please have a seat. Thank you. She seems so ladylike. Yes, apparently your family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps out there. Makes sense. I could see her wearing a kimono. Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she'll be a good fit there. Right, so Jogasaki-san, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself?
Hi.
Yes, certainly. I'm impressed. This sounds like a real interview. Picked up a book on interview techniques. You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibilities seriously. Well, naturally. May I begin? Oh, right, sorry, please do.
Hi.
Okay, my name is Sakuroko Jogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn. I worked with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love you to bring a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I often get asked at interviews, so I will save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear. Thank you. Wow, that was solid. She even told us the color of her underwear. Shut that down quick. She's amazing. Yeah, now I don't have to ask her. Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want to get more details on? What shall we talk about? Why aren't you taking over the family inn? Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. If I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out there in the real world before I settle into that world. Now, she got it all figured out. She does. What should we ask about? Why do you feel confident in your fitness? I belong to a dance club at my university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear, so I think it has to has helped me build my endurance. Let's see. Imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests. Or maybe you could do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps, but for now, I would rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. So she dances. I bet she'd look great doing a traditional dance in a kimono. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. What should we talk about? Can you cook? You said you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Let's see. I'm quite good at meatloaf, omelets with rice filling. What else? Oh, I make a pretty good white sauce. I often use it for preparing gratins and European pasta dishes. Oh, that's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch, and you're so worldly. That's impressive. It's easy to overcook white sauce, you know. Until I got the hang of it, I found it a challenge, too. Assuming I get the job, I'd be happy to bring some in for you to try. Oh, really? Yes, please. Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. That's about all the questions we have, I think. Jogasaki-san, do you have any questions regarding our firm? Yes, not to be forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say that, yeah. Thank you, it's a great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know. I was hoping I could find a job that would let me work just as hard as any man. We have to hire Jogasaki-san, Mr. President. She's a keeper for sure. I'm not so sure about that. What is there to think about? A girl this courteous and eager to work is a rare find in this day and age. She seems that way, sure, but there's something not quite right I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. I mean, she's lying about something. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? Let's see. I gotta get out the guide for this one. I think this was sub-story 16, is that right? So let's go to sub-stories 16, help wanted again, yep. Well, the inconsistency is, so let's ask for the summary. Okay, I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is actual work experience. Said all this before. Okay, what did she say? Point out the inconsistency. Which don't jive. I would say summary and signature dishes. Is there summary and signature dishes? Those two statements don't add up. Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something. Jogasaki, there's something inconsistent in your story. Inconsistent? What might that be? You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn, and that you helped out there on a daily basis. Yes, that's correct. You said you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? If I'm working at a kitchen, it's only natural I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Marina, let's say you were to stay at a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it's a traditional inn, of course, it would be Japanese cuisine, like sashimi and nemono. Oh, and in the winter, a hot pot would be wonderful. Right. And what's Jogasaki good at cooking? Meatloaf, omelet with white sauce for gratin. Oh! I don't know about you, no traditional inn I know of would serve those dishes. Yeah, I would have never gotten that if I didn't look at the guide. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-san? Wow, you're really gonna nitpick me on something that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies. Jogasaki-san? Yes, you're right, I made it all up. Grew up a traditional inn, are you kidding? I came up with that to spruce up my resume, so what? But, incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. I got too carried away with the details, I guess. Was everything a lie? Even the part about doing traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school, but my kind of dance is hip-hop! Hip and hop? I am so done here. Hurry up with my cab fare. I'll settle for 20,000. Okay. Wait, we don't pay scammers. Huh? That's not what you promised. The posting said I get a paid cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would I bother coming? You should be ashamed, you liars. Seems to me you're a liar, too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense. You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. I bet you got everything you wanted your whole life, huh? Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody is going to pay you for your self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight. Ugh! Sheesh, I hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President. Yeah, sorry for shouting. It's okay, but wow, that was impressive how you caught that inconsistency in her story. I didn't realize until you pointed it out. Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it? I'm beginning to find the new respect for you, President Kuryu. Oh, but I guess we have to start over with recruiting. Yeah, thanks for taking care of that. Of course, sir, your ace secretary has your back. Alright, and let's see if the payout is all ready. Okay, good. Because we are short on funds, most certainly. Oh, money battle. Come on, that's my 5-star manager. He can win. There we go. Protected my properties. Okay. Well, we will be buying another property next episode. And, well, I will see you then.